There's a shift that happens in every Sigma male's life. A quiet turning point that most people never see coming. It's the moment he stops defending himself, stops explaining, stops giving the world access to his why. Because here's the truth. The more you explain yourself, the more people think they're entitled to your reasoning, your decisions, your energy, your life. But the Sigma? He learns to shut that door, not with anger, but with clarity. He becomes untouchable. The second he no longer feels the need to be understood. Let me show you exactly why Sigma males who stop explaining start dominating. Here are 12 brutal truths behind why the Sigma becomes lethal the moment he stops talking. 1. Explaining invites. Debate, silence ends it. When you explain yourself, people think they can argue with you. You give them room to criticize, to twist your words, to challenge your path. But when a Sigma male goes quiet, he gives nothing to attack. He moves and lets results speak. 2. Justification is weakness disguised as logic. I didn't mean it like that. Let me explain what I really meant. Please understand. Sounds reasonable, but it's desperate. The Sigma doesn't need to be seen as correct, only effective. And effectiveness doesn't beg for approval. 3. He doesn't owe anyone an explanation. Period. Family, friends, exes, employers. They all want to know, why are you doing this? But the Sigma male lives by this rule. My life, my rules. No permission slips needed. 4. When you explain, you give away your power. Every time you justify yourself, you give the listener power over your identity. You say, here's why I'm not a bad guy. Here's why I made that move. But the Sigma, he lets people believe what they want. Because when he stops caring what they think, he becomes free. 5. They can't use what they don't understand. The more people know about you, the easier you are to control. But the Sigma stays unpredictable. He keeps people guessing. He makes moves in silence, so by the time they see it, it's already too late. No blueprint, no weakness. 6. His detachment creates fear and respect. She says, talk to me. Open up. Let me in. But the more she asks, and the less he gives, the more powerful he becomes in her mind. He's no longer just a man. He's a mystery. 7. He trusts his vision, not their opinions. He doesn't need a committee to approve his path. No votes, no validation. The Sigma trusts himself, and the moment he stopped explaining that to others, he unlocked his highest level. 8. His confidence isn't performed, it's lived. Some men fake confidence by over-talking, over-explaining, trying to prove their value. But the Sigma male, he walks into a room and you feel it. No announcement, no explanation, just presence. 9. He doesn't fear misunderstanding. He welcomes it. Let them misread you. Let them assume you're cold, arrogant, distant. The Sigma knows being misunderstood is protection. Because the more you reveal, the more they aim to manipulate. 10. He doesn't chase closure. He creates it alone. She ghosts him. They betray him. The world turns its back. He doesn't need a final conversation. He closes the book himself. And that kind of emotional discipline, unstoppable. 11. His identity isn't up for discussion. He doesn't care if you get him, if you approve, if you think he's right. Sigma males don't live to be understood, they live to become. And if you can't keep up, that's your problem. 12. Silence becomes his armor and his weapon. When he stops explaining, he becomes unreadable, unpredictable, untouchable, because now no one can guilt trip him. No one can shake him. No one can figure him out enough to break him. That silence, it's not absence. It's dominance. Final word. There comes a time when the Sigma male evolves past words. He no longer talks to be understood. He moves to be respected. He doesn't argue. He doesn't clarify. He doesn't chase validation. He detaches, executes, rebuilds in silence. And by the time the world realizes how powerful he's become, he's already out of reach.